Have you ever wondered how some business work faster, cheaper, and better? How do they deliver top-notch quality without wasting time or resources? Today, we are delving into the world of lean principles, a game changer for streamlining processes and boosting efficiency. Let's get started. Lean challenges us to continuously eliminate waste from the processes. The output of that thing is that we get improved efficiency, and the great thing is that the quality of the product is not compromised. Imagine a scenario where processes A, B, C, and D are used to make a product in 20 days, right? However, after the application of lean principles, we detect that process C is not necessary and it is a waste. Hence, we eliminate the process C, and now processes A, B, and D only take 16 days to complete the same product. This can only be done by applying the lean principles. Now let's delve into the 8 types of waste that lean focuses on identifying and eliminating. First is transportation waste. This involves unnecessary movement of materials or things within the process. In a manufacturing plant, imagine workers constantly moving materials from one end of the factory to the other end, wasting time and resources. This unnecessary transportation adds no value to the products but consumes a lot of valuable resources and time. That is called as transportation waste. Inventory. Having too much stuff stored can use up important resources like money and space. Imagine a grocery shop keeping too much fresh foods like fruits and veggies, way more than that people buy. This means a lot of food goes bad before it gets sold, wasting both the food and the money used to buy it. Motion. Unnecessary movement of people within the process. Consider an office where employees frequently have to search for documents. For example, consider an employee who consumes 30 minutes in just going to the printing machine, which is very far away from his office, for printing few documents on the daily basis. Actually, their 30 minutes looks a very small amount of time. But have you ever thought how much time that employee wastes in a year in just printing few documents if you do it daily? Let's calculate it. 30 minutes per day, if we multiply it with 365 days, it becomes 10,950 minutes. If we convert it into hours, it is actually 183 hours. And if we divide 183 hours with 8, it becomes 23 shifts. So the employee wastes almost 23 days of a year in just printing few documents if he or she spends 30 minutes in that activity on the daily basis, which means that employee is gonna get the salary of 23 days in just printing documents. And the reason is the printing machine is much more far away from the office. By organizing workplaces and implementing better storage systems, we can reduce unnecessary motion and create a more efficient work environment. Waiting. Waiting for approvals, instructions, raw materials, or resources can lead to downtime and delays in the process. Overproduction. Producing more than what is needed. Imagine a tailor making too many clothes that nobody asked for. This means they have piles of unsold garments taking up space in their shop and tying up their fabric and time. Instead, if they make only what customers want, they can save resources and avoid wasting materials. Overprocessing, delivering more than what is expected by the customer. Think about a restaurant adding extra topping to a dish that customers didn't ask for that. This extra effort and ingredients don't make the meal any better, but they do increase cost and preparation time unnecessarily. So this is waste of time and money both. By focusing on meeting customer preferences without going overboard, the restaurant can save time and resources while still providing a satisfying experience. Defects. Defects or rework in the process can lead to wasted time, materials, and resources. Imagine if a company makes 50 products for the client in which 40 have defects. What the company will do now? They will make 10 more products again, and this is a waste of time, material, and the cost of working machinery for making those 10 extra products. Skills. That actually is micromanagement and underutilization of skills. In conclusion, lean principles offer a transformative approach to efficiency and quality. By identifying waste, we streamline processes for better outcomes. Let's apply these principles for continuous improvement and excellence. Stay lean, efficient, and focused on delivering value. That's all